Well, hello again. I hope you're all alright. Cool, still warm, isn't it? Shouldn't say I'll be waiting weekend. I've got more rain. I hope everybody's alright and stay safe. Now, what I'm going to read today is by Liz Arman. It's about the Newland Fish Festival. Did he know that down here in Newland we'd have this Get Festival all about fish every August bank holiday? You'd never seen nothing like it. Thousands and thousands to come to see it. Like millions, they are everywhere. Our harbour is transformed. Flags flying, bands playing, choirs singing, displays of everything you could think of. You could have a trip on a lifeboat or go abroad some of the trawlers. In the fish market, you can get all you want to eat in the fish line. And the middle of it, all the merchants to put on a display of fish that what you got to see to believe. Tom Bocock over Mosul, well, his 7 sort of fish can't come near to it, because there'll be scores of different kinds of fish on the stand. The fish is auctioned off at the end of the day. This festival is all to raise money for the Seamen's Mission. They do some good work, you know. They're always there for the fishermen and their families, and they deserve all the help they can get. Now, we up church, we're on the route to the gate car park that they have in the field in the Coombe for the day. And for even longer than the fish festival, we've been having an art exhibition in the church hall. That the last all week in aid of the Children's Society. It used to be known as the Waifs and Strays, poor dear little Buddhas. Then a few years ago, the woman thought as how we ought to try to get all these here people coming up and going up the Coombe to the cars in over our doors. Well, the upshot was that now we do refreshments all day. Salad and sandwiches, cake, coffee and cream teas, and have a get stall of homemade buns and cakes as well. One of our ladies to leave a little table full of rich crab sandwiches. They're popular, I can tell you. The church do open as well for visitors to go in and have a bit of a rest, and everyone can have a look at all the handsome pictures of the exhibition. I tell you, what we do have a brave old day of them. We've got so popular that we've had to set up extra tables for the refreshments outside the church. And when the church people to bring garden shades and umbrellas to keep the sun off while they're eating. We had a bro Eva last fish festival. See, instead of we bringing garden sheds and the church last out and bought a beautiful get tent thing, so that the visitors could sit in comfort to eat their cream teas and such like. Well, you'd never seen nothing like it. You would think that they was at Buckingham Palace garden party. It was so handsome. It was like a get white conservatory, even had windows and doors in it. Tables and chairs were set out inside comfortable and lovely. We thought it was a real success. Then come the middle afternoon when the tent was full of people, a gale of wind got up and a gust lifted the tent right up in the air, just like the witch's house was lifted up in the picture of the Wizard of Oz, and blown over into the Coombe River upside down. What a life. Someone went running for the vicar. Either a man was having a bit of a rest for 10 minutes, another for Ernest. You dunno, Miss Jackson's boy, Grievous, was itched as he come down over the steps and was sent home for his rubber boots. And Paul Harvey was sent for Dennis, the churchwarden, come with ropes and his hand, just in case someone had to have sailed down over the bridge. They had a consultation and decided they would go down into the river and take them to pieces down there. Good job the water wasn't very high. The fish festival visitors going back up the Coombe to get their cars out of Barrow Eiffel, they was going mad taking piles of pictures of the scene. Really, it didn't take all that long to take them to pieces and adding up to the people on the bridge, except for the tent bit. That had to be hauled out of the water and laid out on the vicarage grass to dry. That didn't do much good though, because it entered down up with rain come 5 o'clock. The only casualty was Grievous. I don't know what he was thinking about, because he decided to come up different way to the others, and he went under the bridge to come up the other side because he thought it was a bit easier. He forgot, though, that while the water where the tent had been was only his ankles, when he went under the bridge, it was so deep that it was up to his chins. Talk about wet ass, no fish, as we'd say in Newland. Well, that's what he was. When he entered the water out of his boots, it came out like a waterfall. He walked bram funny when he went home to change his wet trousers. What did the people that was in the tent do when it was lifted up over their heads, you might ask? Why, nothing. Just carried on eating and drinking their tea as if nothing had happened. As I did say, it was a barrow evil at the time, and we got to be thankful no one was hurted. But what we'll do next year, I don't know. I'll leave you know. Thank you very much.